To begin, I want you all to remember a time where you wanted to belong, but people made you feel like you didn't. Going to the bathroom doesn't seem like a big deal, does it? You're in and you're out, and you face no worries at all. Now, imagine being part of the transgender community and non-binary community where you feel afraid because you could be assaulted and harassed. According to thinkprogress.org, 70% of transgender people have faced negativity just for trying to use the bathroom, and 58% avoid going out into bathrooms over concerns of going to the bathroom. Access to bathrooms are a necessity, but for people identifying as transgender or non-binary, it can be a scary situation. You want to feel safe when you go to the bathroom. Shouldn't we be giving others that same sense of safety? First, let's address the difference between sex and gender and how bathrooms were separated in the first place. Medical News Today states that there is a difference between sex and gender, despite the fact that historically they have been used interchangeably. Sex refers to the biological differences between males and females, and gender to the role of a male or female in society. So, where did the idea of separating bathrooms even start? According to TheGuardian.com, these laws began in the 19th century with the idea that to protect the virtue of women, they needed to stay home and take care of the children and household chores. The issue wasn't even addressed till the end of the 19th century when Massachusetts became the first state to separate bathrooms at the end of the 19th century. By 1920, more than 40 states followed Massachusetts' lead and started separating bathrooms by sex. Knowing the origins of bathroom separation and the difference between sex and gender, I would next like to discuss the arguments people may have on and reasons to change their point of view. According to the Huffington Post, a common argument is that this would allow perverts to easily gain access to the opposite sex's bathroom and harass and terrorize them under false gender claims. However, criminals don't use laws before tormenting people. The law isn't going to stop them. Indecent exposure, harassment, assault, and molestation are all still criminal offenses. Someone would not be able to say, "I'm legally allowed to be in this bathroom" as a defense for their actions. It's pronounced metrosexual.com states that in 2015, when this argument became most popular, 0 cases were reported of a transgender or non-binary person going into a bathroom to assault someone. Another common argument people make, according to Huffington Post, is that there aren't enough transgender or non-binary people out there for this to be an issue and they shouldn't get special treatment. There is no special treatment created, however, just protection of a group that's already facing discrimination. As you can see here, there's a lot of different types of discrimination people in the community face. We shouldn't be adding just another struggle on top of that to them. Many people identifying as transgender blend in with others of their gender identity as it is. Even if the numbers were small, the only thing changing is there'd be equality for this community and not discrimination. A third and final argument people may have against letting people use the bathroom of their gender identity is how not allowing transgender people to use it would help protect children. But children are at greater risk of being abused in their own homes. RAINN.org says that in cases of child and teen victims, 93% of them knew their offender. Transgender and non-binary people are also more likely to be the victims than the predators. According to thinkprogress.org, 68% of transgender people report verbal harassment, including being told they were in the wrong facility and being told to leave, being questioned about their gender, and being verbally threatened. Another 9% of transgender people report that they have faced physical assault, including being forcibly removed, hit, kicked, slapped, and intimidated and cornered. Last, I would like to say why it is important to support the bathroom rights of transgender and non-binary people and provide some solutions. Being transgender or non-binary is not a choice people make for fun. Human Rights Watch mentions how restrictions on bathroom usage compromises the education of transgender students and their ability to fully participate in school. It's pronounced metrosexual.com also mentions that the fear of confrontation for people just trying to use their restroom results in 32% of transgender people limiting the food and water they consume, which can impact health, leading to kidney problems and urinary tract infection. Simple solutions exist. Psychology Today suggests increasing the number of gender-neutral bathrooms for the purpose that they are not divided by sex or gender, so both of those become irrelevant. We can have single-occupant bathrooms such as what we could find on airplanes and on buses, or we can have multi-occupant bathrooms with lockable stalls and modified doors so no one can peek through. We can install flaps on the side of the door so it would cover the gap between the wall and the stall door. And we can also extend the walls and the doors from ceiling to the floor. In summary, allowing people to identifying as transgender or non-binary to use the bathroom wouldn't be harmful and has some pretty simple solutions. Using the bathroom is not a crime. Here is how you can start. Many people on our campus are unaware that our campus even has gender-neutral bathrooms. So, what you can do easily to start helping out is share these locations. Make them known. Even one voice has the power to go a long way.